God says, I will never talk to you if you skip me now. A big tragedy is coming your way and I am trying to save your life. If you skip this, you will suffer badly. I am speaking to you with urgency because what is about to unfold around you is not small. And if you turn away now, you will miss the very protection meant to carry you through it. You feel something pulling you to stay, and that feeling is not random. It is me trying to keep you safe from what you cannot yet see. I need you to listen closely, because every word you hear now is placed with purpose to shield you, guide you, and prepare you. Do not brush this aside like every other moment you ignored the quiet voice inside you, because this time it carries consequences you cannot afford. What I am revealing to you is not fear meant to harm you. It is truth meant to guard your life, and lead you out of danger before it reaches you. Type Amen if you believe. I see the path ahead of you more clearly than you see the ground beneath your feet, and I know the exact moment when things could turn if you remain unaware. You have been walking forward thinking everything is normal, yet there are movements around you that are not in your favor. I am not saying this to frighten you. I am saying this because I love you enough to interrupt your silence and call you back to attention. When I speak like this, it means the moment is serious and the timing is precise, and I do not waste words when your safety is involved. Stay here with me and let me open your eyes before it is too late to turn. There is a reason you did not scroll past, and that reason is not luck. It is protection reaching out to you, in the only way you would finally notice. You have ignored smaller signs before, and I let them pass because you were not ready to hear them. But now the situation has grown and silence would only place you deeper into something that could break your peace and disturb your future. I am stepping in now, because I refuse to let you walk blindly into something that could have been avoided. Listen carefully because what I am about to uncover will help you recognize what is trying to come near your life. Pause for a moment and show your support by liking this video, because your small action can help this reach someone else who needs protection just like you do right now. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description, or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. You have been sensing a weight lately that you could not explain. A quiet discomfort that followed you even when nothing seemed wrong on the surface. That feeling was not your imagination. It was your spirit trying to alert you that something around you was shifting. I placed that awareness inside you, so you would not remain completely unaware. But you pushed it aside thinking it would pass. Now I am speaking clearly, because the time for subtle warnings has ended. What is coming cannot be ignored, and I need you steady, aware, and grounded in me, so you can move in the right direction when the moment arrives. 7. To receive blessings. I am not here to leave you in fear. I am here to lead you out of what could harm you. But you must stay connected to my voice to receive that direction. There are decisions ahead of you that may seem small, but they will carry weight you do not yet understand. If you move without listening, you may step into something that delays your peace and brings unnecessary pain. But if you stay close to me, I will guide you step by step so nothing catches you unprepared. I have already seen every possible outcome, and I am choosing to pull you toward the one that protects your life and preserves your future. You may wonder why I am speaking so directly, and it is because the moment does not allow softness or delay. When danger is near, I do not whisper in a way that can be easily ignored. I speak in a way that demands your attention. I care about you too deeply to let you continue without understanding what is at stake. Every word you hear now is shaped to keep you from regret, and to lead you toward safety. Stay present with me, and do not let your mind drift away, because what I am telling you is meant to stay with you, and guide you in the hours ahead. There are people and situations around you that do not carry the peace you think they do, and you will begin to notice it if you pay attention. I am going to reveal things to you that were hidden before, not to overwhelm you but to protect you. When you see clearly, you will know what to step away from and what to hold on to. This clarity is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to sharpen your awareness so nothing takes you by surprise. Trust what I show you even if it feels uncomfortable at first, because truth often arrives before understanding catches up. I am not leaving you alone in this, and you are not facing anything without my presence standing beside you. Even now, I am arranging moments and shifting outcomes so you are not caught in something you cannot handle. You are not weak, and you are not forgotten. You are being protected in ways you cannot see yet. Stay calm and stay close, because the closer you remain to me, the clearer everything will become. What seems uncertain now will soon make sense. But only if you stay and listen instead of walking away. This is not the time to ignore your inner knowing, and it is not the time to rely only on what your eyes can see. There is more happening than what appears on the surface. And I am guiding you through it with precision. Every step you take with me will bring you closer to safety, and further from harm. You will not fall into what was meant to break you, because I am already placing barriers in your path to protect you. But, you must stay aware and stay willing to listen, because protection requires connection. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But, this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me because, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description, or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. What you are hearing now is not random. It is intentional. And it is meant for you in this exact moment. I have been trying to reach you, and now you are finally listening, and that matters more than you realize. Do not let this moment pass without holding on to what I am giving you. There are patterns forming around you that you would not notice unless I bring them into your attention. I am showing you these things not to overwhelm you, but to prepare you so you do not react too late. When you move with awareness, you move with strength, and nothing can easily shake you. Type yes to affirm. You may begin to notice small changes in how people behave around you, and those changes will not be random. There will be moments when someone's words feel slightly off, or their intentions feel unclear, even when they speak kindly. Do not ignore these signals, because they are the first layer of protection I am placing before you. I will not always remove every situation instantly, but I will always reveal enough so you can step away wisely. Trust the feeling I place inside you, because it is my way of guiding you without confusion. There is something you have been holding on to that no longer carries peace. And you already know what it is. You kept it because it felt familiar, or because you hoped it would change with time. But I'm telling you now that holding on to it will only pull you closer to what I am trying to keep you away from. Letting go may feel uncomfortable, but staying will cost you far more than you realize. When I ask you to release something, it is because I see where it leads, and I refuse to let you walk into harm without warning. You must understand that not every opportunity that comes to you is meant for you, and not every open door leads to safety. Some things will look good on the outside, but carry hidden consequences that only reveal themselves later. I am teaching you to pause before stepping forward, to listen before acting, and to seek my guidance before making choices. This is how you avoid the traps that are set quietly in your path. You are not meant to rush. You are meant to move with clarity and purpose. Type 222 if you trust God. There will be a moment very soon where you will need to make a decision quickly, and it will feel like pressure is pushing you to act without thinking. That pressure is not from me, and you must recognize it for what it is. I do not lead you in confusion or urgency that clouds your judgment. When I guide you, there is a steady calm even in serious moments. If you feel rushed or unsettled, take a step back and wait, because clarity will come when you allow me to speak. I am also calling you to guard your words during this time, because what you say can either protect you or expose you. Not everyone around you needs to know your plans, your thoughts, or your next steps. Silence can be a shield when used wisely, and I am asking you to use it. Speak only when necessary and with intention, because unnecessary words can create openings you do not need. When you remain quiet and observant, you gain strength that others cannot easily take from you. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. And that strength is what is carrying you through this moment. Even when you felt unsure, you did not completely fall apart, and that is because I have been holding you steady. I am reminding you now that you are not as fragile as you sometimes believe. You are capable of standing firm, even when situations around you feel uncertain. And as long as you stay connected to me, that strength will continue to grow. There is also a need for you to slow down and pay attention to your surroundings in a deeper way than you have before. You have been moving through your days quickly, focusing on what is ahead without fully noticing what is present. But right now, awareness is your protection, and you must not overlook details. Look carefully, listen closely, and feel what is happening around you. I will highlight what matters, but you must be willing to notice it. What is coming is not meant to destroy you, even though it may appear that way at first. It is something that could have harmed you if you were unprepared. But because I am speaking now, you are being positioned to avoid the worst of it. You are not walking into this blindly anymore, and that changes everything. Preparation creates protection, and you are being prepared in this very moment. Stay steady and do not let fear take control, because fear clouds the clarity I am giving you. You may feel moments of doubt where you question whether you are truly hearing me, and that is natural. But I am telling you now, the clarity you are receiving is not your imagination. The thoughts that guide you toward caution and wisdom are not random. They are placed intentionally so you can move safely through what lies ahead. Trust that you are being guided, even if you do not fully understand every step yet. There will also be a shift in your environment that may feel sudden, and it will test how well you have been listening. This shift is where many people would panic or react without thinking, but you are not meant to do that. You are meant to remain calm, observe, and move carefully. I will guide you through it, but you must not let your emotions take over. When you stay calm, you stay in control. And when you stay in control, you make better choices. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am also placing people in your path who will bring you support and clarity when you need it most. These people may not appear important at first, but their presence will become meaningful in the right moment. Do not dismiss them or overlook their role in your life. I am aligning things in ways you cannot fully see yet, but every connection I allow has a purpose. Pay attention to who brings you peace, and who brings confusion, because that difference matters. There is no need for you to feel alone in this, because I am with you in every step you take. Even when you feel uncertain, my presence does not leave you. I am guiding you quietly, steadily, and with intention so nothing catches you unprepared. You are being protected even when it does not feel obvious. And that protection will continue, as long as you remain connected to me, and willing to listen. The warning I gave you at the beginning is still real, but it does not have to become your reality. You have the chance to move differently, to choose wisely, and to avoid what could have caused you harm. This is why I am speaking so clearly now, because I want you to walk away from danger, not into it. You are not trapped and you are not powerless. You are being guided, and that guidance is your greatest protection right now. If you had walked away earlier, you would have missed the deeper understanding that is now being placed inside you. Stay grounded, because what you are learning now will soon become necessary in ways you cannot yet fully see. Type Alleluia if you walk by faith. There is a moment approaching where you will be tempted to trust something that looks safe, but carries a hidden weight behind it. It may come through a conversation, an offer, or even a sudden opportunity that seems too perfect to question. This is where your awareness must be sharp, because not everything that feels right at first is meant to stay in your life. I am asking you to pause and observe before you accept anything, no matter how appealing it appears. When you pause, You give me space to show you what is real, and what is only pretending to be. You have been learning to listen, but now you must also learn to act on what you hear without hesitation. Knowing the truth is not enough if you ignore it when it matters most. There will be a subtle warning inside you when something is not right, and that feeling will not be loud or dramatic. It will be quiet, but steady, and it will not leave easily. When you feel that, do not push it aside or try to reason it away, because that is my voice guiding you out of something before it grows into a problem. There is also a need for you to be careful with where you place your trust in this season. You have a kind heart, and you often see the good in people before you see their intentions clearly. That kindness is not a weakness, but it must be balanced with wisdom. Not everyone who comes close to you deserves full access to your thoughts and your plans. I am asking you to guard your trust and release it slowly, because quick trust can lead to quiet regret. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You may notice that certain things that once felt normal now feel uncomfortable, and that is not a coincidence. I am shifting your awareness so you can recognize what no longer aligns with your peace. What once felt easy may now feel heavy, and what once felt acceptable may now feel uncertain. Do not ignore these changes, because they are part of your protection. When something begins to feel wrong, it is because you are seeing it more clearly than before. I am also guiding you to pay attention to timing, because timing will play a critical role in what happens next. There will be moments where waiting is the safest choice, even if acting feels easier. Rushing into something without full clarity could place you in a situation that is difficult to step out of later. But when you wait and allow me to guide your timing, you avoid unnecessary complications. Patience in this moment is not delay. It is protection. There is a shift coming in your routine, and it may seem small at first, but it will lead to something much bigger. A change in where you go, who you speak to, or what you choose to do could redirect your path in a powerful way. This is why I'm asking you to stay aware of even the smallest decisions. What feels like a minor choice now could carry a larger impact than you expect. I am guiding you through these moments carefully because each step matters. You are not being left to figure this out alone, even though it may feel that way at times. I am actively working around you, arranging outcomes, and adjusting paths so you remain protected. Even when you cannot see the full picture, I am already ahead of you, preparing what you will need. Trust that what is unfolding is not random, because I do not move without purpose. Every detail is being handled with care, even the ones you do not notice. There may also be a moment where you feel like stepping back from everything, as if you need distance to think clearly. That feeling is not wrong, and you should not ignore it. Sometimes, stepping back is exactly what you need to see things from a better perspective. When you create space, you allow clarity to rise without confusion. Do not feel guilty for needing that distance, because it is part of how you protect your peace. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations. This could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are entering a phase where your awareness will become stronger than it has ever been before. You will begin to notice patterns, behaviors, and situations that you once overlooked. This is not to make you anxious, but to make you prepared. When you see clearly, you move wisely. And when you move wisely, you avoid what could harm you. This is how you stay ahead of what is trying to form around you. There is also a need for you to trust your instincts. More than you have in the past. You have questioned yourself too often. Even when you felt something strongly inside. That doubt has held you back from making decisions that could have protected you earlier. I am asking you now to stop second-guessing what you feel when it aligns with wisdom. You are being guided, and your instincts are part of that guidance. You will also notice that certain distractions will try to pull your attention away from what truly matters. These distractions may seem harmless, but they are designed to shift your focus at the wrong time. Do not allow yourself to become so distracted that you miss what is important. Stay present, stay aware, and stay connected to what you are learning right now. Your focus is one of your strongest tools, and you must use it wisely. The warning I gave you is not meant to control you. It is meant to protect you from something that could have caught you unprepared. You are not being forced into fear. You are being guided into awareness. When you understand this, you move differently, and you think more clearly. This is how you stay ahead of what is forming around you. You are not powerless in this situation. You are being equipped. As you continue forward, remember that every step you take with awareness brings you closer to safety. You are not the same person you were before you started listening. Because now you see more than you did. That awareness will guide you through moments that would have confused you in the past. You are growing stronger with every word you take in, even if you do not feel it immediately. Trust that this growth is real. It is the beginning of a deeper understanding that will guide your actions in the right direction. You are being prepared not just to notice what is wrong, but to move away from it with confidence. This is how you avoid what could have caused harm, and this is why I continue to guide you step by step. Type 110 to claim miracles. There is something forming quietly in your surroundings, and it is not loud or obvious enough for others to notice. But you are not meant to rely on what others see. You are meant to rely on what I reveal to you. This is why you feel a difference, even when everything looks the same on the surface. That difference is your signal to stay alert and not move carelessly. When you sense that something is off, it is because you are being shown what others cannot yet recognize. You will soon face a situation where someone may try to influence your decision in a way that benefits them more than it benefits you. Their words may sound convincing, and they may even appear supportive at first. But there will be a subtle discomfort inside you that tells you something is not right. That discomfort is your protection, and you must not ignore it. Listen carefully to that feeling, because it will guide you away from making a choice that could lead to regret. I am also asking you to be mindful of your surroundings in a very practical way during this time. Pay attention to where you go, how you move, and what you choose to involve yourself in. This is not about fear. It is about awareness and wisdom. When you move with intention, you reduce the chances of being caught in something unexpected. You are being guided to take control of your actions, so nothing catches you off guard. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily, and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Type 555 if you trust God. There will be a moment when you will need to say no, even if it feels difficult or uncomfortable. You may feel pressure to agree, or to go along with something just to avoid conflict. But, I am telling you now that saying yes in that moment could lead you into something you are meant to avoid. You are allowed to protect your peace, and you are allowed to step away from anything that does not feel right. Saying no is not weakness. It is wisdom when it aligns with your protection. You have been learning to trust your inner guidance, and now you must also learn to act on it, without delay. Hesitation in the wrong moment can create openings that should have remained closed. When you know something is not right, act on that knowing immediately. Do not wait for confirmation from others, because they may not see what you see. You are being guided directly, and that guidance is enough. There is also a need for you to manage your energy carefully during this time. Not every conversation deserves your full attention, and not every situation requires your involvement. You must choose where you place your focus because your energy is valuable. When you give it to the wrong things, you weaken your ability to stay aware of what truly matters. Protect your energy so you can remain clear and focused. You may also begin to notice that certain routines or habits need to change. What once felt comfortable may now feel limiting, or even unsafe. This is not a loss. It is a shift towards something better and more aligned with your protection. Let go of what no longer serves you even if it feels familiar. Growth often requires release, and you are being guided through that process now. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money attracting brain waves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is something important about timing that you must understand clearly. Acting too soon can be just as harmful as acting too late. You must learn to recognize the right moment, and that moment will come with a sense of clarity and calm. When you feel rushed or pressured, it is not the right time. Wait for the steadiness that comes from me, because that steadiness will guide you safely. You are also being asked to trust the changes that are happening within you. You may feel more cautious than before, or more aware of things that once went unnoticed. This is not overthinking. It is growth in your awareness. Do not dismiss it or try to return to how you were before. You are becoming more alert for a reason, and that reason is your protection. There may be a moment where you feel alone in your understanding, as if others do not see what you see. That feeling can be isolating. But it is also a sign that you are being guided differently. Not everyone will understand what you are sensing, and that is okay. You do not need their agreement to trust what you know inside. Stay grounded in your awareness, even if it sets you apart. I am also guiding you to be careful with what you share about your plans and your next steps. Not everyone needs to know what you are preparing to do. Some information is meant to remain private until the right time. When you keep certain things to yourself, you protect them from interference. Silence can be a form of protection, and you must use it wisely. You are not being placed in a position of weakness. You are being placed in a position of awareness and control. When you understand what is happening around you, you are no longer vulnerable in the same way. You become capable of making decisions that protect your peace and your future. This is the power you are being given right now, and it must not be ignored. The warning I gave you is still active, but so is the protection I am providing. You are not left to face anything alone, and you are not being pushed into something without guidance. Every step you take with awareness moves you further away from harm. You are being led carefully, even when it does not feel obvious. Trust that this guidance is real and present. As you move forward, remember that your awareness is your strongest shield. Stay attentive, stay calm, and stay connected to what you have learned. You are not the same person who began listening, because now you see more clearly. That clarity will guide you through moments that would have confused you before. You are growing stronger in ways you cannot yet fully measure. I am not speaking just to fill your mind with words. I am shaping your awareness so you can recognize the exact moment when everything shifts. That moment is closer than you think. And it will not announce itself loudly. It will come quietly, and only those who are prepared will respond correctly. This is why I am keeping you here steady and focused so nothing important passes you by. Type 333 if you trust the process. There is a situation forming where you will be asked to move quickly, and it will feel like you have no time to think. The pressure will try to push you into a decision before you fully understand what is happening. But I am telling you now, you must slow yourself down in that moment, even if everything around you feels rushed. The right choice will not disappear if you take a moment to breathe and listen. When you create space, you give me room to guide you clearly without confusion. You have been learning to recognize what feels wrong, but now you must also recognize what feels forced. Anything that demands immediate action without clarity should be questioned. I do not lead you into chaos or confusion, and I do not rush you into decisions that carry weight. When something is right, there is a steady sense of calm even if the situation is serious. That calm is your signal, and you must learn to trust it fully. Type 999 to affirm. There will also be a moment when you will need to step away from someone or something that you once felt connected to. This may not be easy because you have invested time, energy, or emotion into it. But holding on to it will only bring you closer to what I am trying to protect you from. Letting go is not a loss. It is a redirection towards something safer. When I remove something from your life, it is because I see what it could become if it remains. You feel a sense of resistance inside you when this moment comes, as if part of you wants to stay where it feels familiar. That resistance is natural, but it is not where you should listen. Familiarity does not always mean safety, and comfort does not always mean protection. I am asking you to choose wisdom over comfort, even if it feels difficult at first. What you release now will make space for something better later. There is also a need for you to pay close attention to your environment in a physical sense. Be aware of where you are, who is around you, and what is happening in real time. You have been guided to become more observant, and now you must use that awareness fully. Notice small details that you would have ignored before, because those details will matter. When you stay present, you reduce the chances of being caught off guard. Could a hidden CA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. I am also guiding you to be careful with your emotions during this time. Strong emotions can cloud your judgment and lead you to make decisions you would not normally make. Stay calm, even when something feels intense or unexpected. Your calmness is your strength, and it allows you to think clearly in moments that could otherwise overwhelm you. When you remain steady, you stay in control of your actions. There is something important about your path that you must understand clearly. You are not being led into something harmful. You are being led around it. What could have affected you is being revealed so you can avoid it completely. This is not about facing danger. It is about recognizing it and choosing a different direction. You are being given the opportunity to walk away before anything can take hold. You may also notice that certain plans you had are beginning to shift or change unexpectedly. Do not resist these changes because they are part of your protection. What you thought was meant to happen may not be the safest path for you right now. I am redirecting you towards something better, even if it does not feel that way at first. Trust that what is changing is happening for your benefit, not against you. There will be a moment where you will feel a strong sense of clarity, as if everything suddenly makes sense. That moment will come after you have followed the guidance you are receiving now. It will not come before because clarity follows obedience. When you act on what you know, more understanding is revealed. This is how you move forward without confusion. You are also being asked to stay grounded in your routine, while remaining aware of what is changing. Do not become so focused on what might happen that you lose your balance in the present. Stay steady in your daily actions, but keep your awareness sharp. This balance will help you move through this time without feeling overwhelmed. You are capable of holding both awareness and calm at the same time. I am not leaving you to figure this out on your own, even though it may feel that way at times. I am guiding you in ways that are quiet, but consistent. Every thought that leads you toward caution and wisdom is part of that guidance. You are not imagining it, and you are not overthinking. You are being prepared in a way that is specific to what lies ahead. The warning I gave you at the beginning is still real, but it does not have to become your experience. You have the ability to move differently now because you are aware. Awareness changes outcomes, and you are no longer in the dark. This is why staying connected to what you are learning is so important. When you remain attentive, you stay protected. There is also something about your strength that you must recognize now. You have handled difficult moments before, even when you felt unsure. That strength is still within you, and it is what will carry you through this time as well. You are not weak, and you are not unprepared. You are being equipped with exactly what you need. That willingness is not weakness. It is strength, because you are choosing awareness over comfort. I am continuing to guide you, because you are now standing very close to a turning point. What happens next will depend on how you respond to what you already know inside. This is not a moment to doubt yourself. It is a moment to trust what has been placed within you. Stay steady because clarity is about to deepen in a way that will change how you move. Type 444 to affirm clarity. There is a specific moment approaching where everything will seem normal on the outside, but something inside you will feel unsettled. This is the moment I have been preparing you for, and it will require your full attention. You will notice a detail, a word, or a situation that does not sit right with you, even if others ignore it. Do not dismiss that feeling, because it will be your signal to pause and observe more carefully. When you stop and look deeper, you will see what you need to avoid. You must understand that not every danger arrives in an obvious form. Some things come quietly, wrapped in normal situations that appear harmless at first. That is why I am sharpening your awareness, so you do not rely only on what you see. You are learning to feel the difference between what is safe and what is not. That ability will guide you through this moment with precision. Trust what rises inside you because it is not random. It is direction. Type 666 if you receive this warning. There will also be a need for you to adjust your response when something feels off. In the past, you may have ignored that feeling or tried to move past it quickly. But this time, you must slow down and take it seriously. Step back, give yourself space, and do not commit to anything until you are clear. You are allowed to take your time even if others expect a quick answer. Protecting yourself is more important than meeting anyone else's expectations. I am also guiding you to be mindful of how you react emotionally in that moment. There may be a sudden rush of feelings that try to push you into action or decision. Do not let those emotions control you because they can blur your judgment. Stay calm, breathe, and focus on what you know is right. Your calmness will allow you to see clearly when everything else feels uncertain. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal and it's potent. A7, second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments. Now to see it before it's gone forever. There is something important about your environment that you must not overlook. Pay attention to where you are when this moment happens, because your surroundings will give you clues. Look at who is present, what is being said, and how everything is unfolding. Small details will reveal what is truly happening beneath the surface. When you notice these details, you will understand why you were guided to stay aware. You may also feel a strong urge to walk away from a situation that once felt comfortable. That urge is not weakness. It is protection guiding you out. Do not hesitate when you feel that pull, because it is your way out of something that could grow into a problem. Leaving at the right time can prevent consequences that would be harder to escape later. Trust that stepping away is sometimes the strongest decision you can make. I am also asking you to remain quiet in certain moments instead of explaining yourself. You do not always need to justify your choices to others. When you know something is not right, your decision to step back is enough. Silence can protect you from unnecessary conflict and keep you focused on what matters. Not everyone needs to understand your reasons, especially when your safety is involved. There is a shift happening within you that is making you more aware than you have ever been before. You are beginning to notice patterns, behaviors, and energies that you once overlooked. This is not making you anxious. It is making you prepared. When you see clearly, you move wisely. And when you move wisely, you avoid harm. This is how you stay protected without living in fear. You may also notice that certain people or situations begin to distance themselves from you naturally. Do not try to pull them back or hold on to them. This separation is part of your protection, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. What is leaving your life now is not meant to stay where you are going. Let it go, because what remains will be stronger and more aligned with your safety. I am not guiding you into isolation. I am guiding you into clarity. There is a difference, and you must understand it. You are not being cut off from everything. You are being shown what is not meant for you. This process may feel unfamiliar, but it is necessary for what is ahead. Trust that what is being removed is making space for something better. There is also something about your timing that you must respect. Acting too soon or too late can both lead to difficulty. You must learn to recognize when the moment is right, and that moment will feel steady, not rushed. When you feel calm and clear, that is your signal to move. When you feel pressured or confused, that is your signal to wait. You are not alone in this process, even if it feels like you are the only one noticing these changes. I am with you in every step, guiding you quietly and consistently. You are being led in a way that is specific to your path. Not everyone will understand it, and that is okay. You are not meant to follow the crowd. You are meant to follow what you know inside. The warning I gave you is still present, but you are no longer unaware of it. You have been given the awareness needed to avoid what could have harmed you. This changes everything, because awareness allows you to choose differently. You are not trapped, and you are not powerless. You are being guided towards safety step by step. There will soon be a moment where everything becomes clear, and you will understand why you were guided this way. That clarity will come after you act on what you already know. Trust yourself enough to follow through, even if it feels difficult. You are capable of making the right choice, and you are being supported in doing so. When that moment arrives, you must trust what you feel without hesitation. What you do in that instant will determine whether you step into safety, or into something that could have been avoided. Type 888 to receive protection. There will be a situation where something familiar suddenly feels different and you may not understand why at first. The tone of a voice, the behavior of someone, or even the atmosphere around you will shift in a subtle, but noticeable way. That shift is your signal and it is not to be ignored. I am placing that awareness inside you so you can step back before anything unfolds further. When you notice it, do not question yourself, act with calm and quiet confidence. You must also be ready to change your direction quickly if needed. You may have planned to go somewhere, meet someone, or follow a certain path, but in that moment, you may feel a strong pull to do otherwise. That feeling is not confusion. It is redirection. I am guiding you away from something you do not need to face. Trust that change even if it disrupts your plans, because it is leading you towards safety. Type 111 if you trust divine timing. There is something about your response that must be clear and firm. You cannot hesitate, or try to please others when your inner knowing tells you something is wrong. This is not the time to explain yourself, or seek approval. This is the time to protect yourself by acting on what you know is right. When you respond with clarity, you close doors that should never have been opened. You may also feel a sudden sense of urgency to leave a place or step away from a situation. That feeling will come without warning, and it may not make sense in the moment. Do not ignore it or try to rationalize it. When that urge comes, follow it immediately because it is your protection guiding you out. Delaying in that moment could place you closer to something you were meant to avoid. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments, before it's deleted forever. There is also a need for you to remain calm, even when everything inside you feels alert. Calmness does not mean ignoring the situation. It means handling it with control. When you stay calm, you think clearly and act wisely. Panic will only cloud your judgment and slow your response. Keep your mind steady, because your clarity is your greatest strength in that moment. You are not being guided into fear. You are being guided into awareness that leads to safety. There is a difference, and you must hold on to that understanding. Fear paralyzes, but awareness empowers. What you are feeling is not meant to freeze you. It is meant to move you in the right direction. Trust that movement, because it is aligned with your protection. There may also be a moment where someone questions your decision, or tries to make you doubt yourself. Do not let their words shake your confidence. They are not seeing what you are seeing. And they are not feeling what you are feeling. You do not need their understanding to act correctly. Stay firm in your choice, because you are being guided for a reason. I am also asking you to be mindful of your surroundings even after you move away from the situation. Awareness does not end once you step back. It continues until you are fully clear. Look around. Stay present and make sure you are in a place that feels safe and steady. Do not rush into another situation immediately. Give yourself a moment to settle and regain full clarity. You will notice that once you follow this guidance, a sense of peace will begin to replace the alertness you felt. That peace is your confirmation that you made the right choice. It will not come from others. It will come from within you. Hold on to that feeling because it is your assurance that you are on the right path. This is how you learn to trust yourself more deeply. There is something important about what you are becoming through this experience. You are becoming someone who listens, who notices, and who acts with wisdom. This is not just about one moment. It is about how you move forward in your life. What you are learning now will stay with you, and protect you in future situations as well. This is growth that cannot be taken from you. You may not see the full picture of what you avoided. And that is okay. You do not need to know every detail to understand that you were protected. Sometimes protection works best when it removes you before anything happens. Trust that what you stepped away from was not meant for you. You were guided out for a reason, and that reason was your safety. I am still with you, and I am not leaving you after this moment passes. My guidance does not stop once you are safe. It continues as you move forward. You are being led into a place of greater awareness and stronger protection. This is not the end of my guidance. It is the beginning of a deeper connection. Stay open to it, because it will continue to guide you. The warning I gave you at the beginning has now been met with preparation and awareness. You are no longer in the same position you were before you started listening. You have been equipped with what you need to move safely. This changes everything, because you are no longer unaware. You are ready to respond in the right way. Protection is not only about one moment. It is about how you continue to live and move after that moment is gone. You have stepped away from something that could have harmed you. But now you must also build a stronger foundation, so nothing similar can easily approach you again. This is where your growth becomes permanent, not temporary. Type 1313 to affirm strength. There is a shift happening inside you that you may not fully recognize yet, but it is changing how you see everything around you. You are no longer as easily distracted, and you are no longer as quick to ignore what feels wrong. This is not fear growing inside you. It is awareness becoming part of who you are. You will begin to notice things earlier than before, and you will respond more wisely. This change is your protection continuing to grow, even after the moment has passed. You must now learn to trust your pace and not rush back into what feels familiar. After stepping away from something uncomfortable, there is often a desire to return to normal quickly. But I am asking you to move slowly and intentionally instead. Take time to observe, to reflect, and to understand what has changed within you. This is how you prevent yourself from falling into the same patterns again. Type 1414 if you receive peace. There will also be a need for you to re-evaluate certain connections in your life. Not everything that was once part of your routine will still align with where you are now. You may feel a quiet distance growing between you and certain people or situations. Do not resist that distance because it is guiding you toward a healthier space. What no longer aligns with your peace will naturally begin to fall away. You are not losing anything that is meant for you, even if it feels that way at first. What is leaving is making room for something better, something safer, and something more aligned with your path. Trust this process even when it feels uncertain. Growth often feels like loss before it reveals its true purpose. Stay patient because what is coming will bring a deeper sense of stability. I am also guiding you to build stronger boundaries in your life. You have been open and giving, sometimes more than you should have been. Now is the time to protect your space, your energy, and your time. You do not need to explain every boundary you set, and you do not need approval to protect yourself. Boundaries are not rejection, they are protection. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. There is something important about your environment that you must continue to pay attention to. Choose where you spend your time carefully, because your surroundings influence your clarity. When you are in the right environment, you feel calm, focused, and aware. When you are not, you feel distracted and unsettled. Pay attention to these feelings, because they will guide you toward the spaces that support your safety. You may also notice that your priorities are beginning to change. Things that once felt important may no longer hold the same weight. This is not confusion, it is alignment. You are being guided toward what truly matters and away from what does not. Allow this shift to happen without resistance, because it is leading you to a better place. There is also a need for you to continue guarding your thoughts. What you focus on will shape how you move forward. Do not allow fear or doubt to take control of your mind. Stay focused on clarity, strength, and the awareness you have gained. When your thoughts remain steady, your actions will follow in the same direction. You are also being reminded to take care of yourself in a deeper way. Rest when you need to and give yourself space to recover from what you have just experienced. Awareness can be intense, and it requires balance to remain clear. Taking care of yourself is not a weakness. It is part of staying strong and prepared. When you are well, you are able to respond better to everything around you. There is something about your future that you must understand clearly. You are not moving towards something harmful. You are moving away from it and into something better. What you avoided has opened a path that was not visible before. This path will bring opportunities that align with your safety and growth. Stay open to what is ahead because it is being prepared for you. You may also feel moments of doubt where you question whether you handled everything correctly. That doubt is natural, but it does not mean you were wrong. Trust the peace that followed your decision, because that peace is your confirmation. You do not need to replay every detail in your mind. What matters is that you listened and acted. I am still with you, and my guidance is not ending here. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description, and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, You are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary, where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.